Hi everybody, Brian Matthey from Verico the Mortgage Professionals, and welcome to Mortgage Straight Talk. In this video today I'm going to be talking about variable rate mortgage strategies for 2013 from the perspective of a client looking to renew in 2013 or convert in 2013 or even looking beyond. So we're going to talk about today whether you stay on your variable or fixed, what's the pros and the cons. We're going to talk about refinancing. Maybe you're in a variable now and you're going to renew but you need to refinance. And we're going to talk about, again, variables that are renewing past 2013 and what are your options there. I'm going to do it today from the perspective of Joe Customer, an existing variable rate client who's renewing in 2013. And if you've been in a variable over the last 5 years, you've had a discount somewhere between, down as much as 1%. So your current rate could be anywhere from 2% to 2.75%. All those variable rate discounts that we had before have disappeared and are unlikely to come back. So currently a variable rate mortgage is somewhere from 2.7 to 2.8% based on a prime rate of 3%. However, 5-year fixed rates right now are as low as 2.99 and 10-year rates are 3.89. So Joe is looking at me and saying, Brian, what do I do? So we know already that the Bank of Canada has said for the next 6 months interest rates could stay down. We also know is that when inflation hits, Bank of Canada rates can jump by a quarter, a half, 3/4, 1% overnight. We also know that variable rates can stay down and fixed rates can go opposite way. Because, I've told you before, bad news, good news for interest rates. Good news means inflation, means bond rates go up. When bond rates go up, we lose the advantage of the fixed rates that we had before. And again, those rates can jump overnight, a quarter point, a half a point, depending on how quickly bond market rates move. So Joe is looking at me and saying, Brian, what is my risk and reward? So we're looking at Joe's situation and we're going to say, Joe, if you stay in your variable for 6 months, and right now, based on prime staying where it is, you're going to save $200. But Joe, what happens if the 5-year rate goes from 2.99 to 3.49 and you missed out on the bottom? Well, on a $200,000 mortgage, that's $4,800. Pretty clear. $200, lose $48. Now, Joe looks at this situation and says, Brian, I'm looking at the 5-year rate, and I know 5-year rates 5 years ago were 5.75%. I really like that 3.89%, but again, he waits. And that 3.89 now moves up by a half a point to 4.39. The impact of that is $9,200. So the risk versus waiting, it's a pretty clear scenario. However, it all boils down to personal choice and your personal situation. 2 things I want you to know. If you're getting a renewal statement in the mail, do not sign that renewal statement until you talk to me, especially if it's first line mortgages. I told you in my videos last year about first line being moved over to CIBC and the fact that they want to make more money on their clients. I'm going to ensure that if you do renew, you're going to get the best market rate. And if you're not, then we're going to look at moving you over to another lender and look at what the pros and the cons are of doing that. In addition, if you have a mortgage coming due in 120 days and you're worried about interest rates, I can lock in a rate hold for you. So give me a call if you're interested in doing that. Now, I talked to you at the beginning of the video about looking at refinance. Let's say Joe says, Brian, I want to refinance my mortgage for renovations or debt or whatever. The new guidelines are applicable. Therefore, he's limited to 80% of the value of his home, and I have to ensure that based on qualifying him at a higher rate, he is going to qualify for that new mortgage. So again, if you're looking at a refinance situation, make sure you contact me well in advance so we can make sure you're going to qualify under those new guidelines. Now, you may look at all this and say, Brian, it seems to me you're biased against converting to fixed rates. And I'm not really biased. It all gets down to personal choice. And there are some situations where a client may be more advantaged to stay in the variable. Perhaps where they have a substantial discount and a longer time before they renew, so it's worth taking that risk. Or they have a smaller mortgage, and again, it's going to be paid out with a short time, so the risk isn't that great. In any event, everybody has a personal situation. I'd be glad to discuss yours. Please give me a call if you'd like to do so. Hopefully, this information has given you a better outlook on variables in 2013. If you like this video, please like it on my Mortgage Straight Talk Facebook page. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.